Hello everybody and welcome back to Gaming on Caffeine. My name is Isaac and we are back with another first look video. Today we're taking a look at Tekkit Legends. This is the brand new mod pack over on the Tekkit launcher. It came out a few days ago now, and it's the newest version of Tekkit for Minecraft 1.7.10. But despite being a mod pack for Minecraft 1.7.10, to me at least, it feels like a very old mod pack not necessarily in a bad way. It feels like a mod pack that would have been released a few years ago now, and it has a lot of the mods that you would associate with like older versions of Minecraft, and it's missing a lot of the mods that you may have associated or come to know if you started playing Minecraft kind of after 1.6.4. And especially if you started playing before this pack will give you like a huge nostalgia kick. There is like no extra utilities, there's no mechanism, no applied logistics, galactic craft, any of the kind of quote-unquote newer mods that you may have come to expect over the last few years. There's no Tinker's Construct. You can see here, I can't make any kind of crafting bench. And so it's got a very old feeling. We have a lot of older mods. We have things like Buildcraft, Railcraft, Forestry, and I think they've gone for kind of more of the original Tekkit feel to this. It's a whole tech mod pack. There's no magic involved in a sense. It does have Equivalent Exchange 2, I guess, in the form of Project E, which is the EE2 remake for 1.7.10. But other than that, it's a completely tech-focused mod pack, a very small mod pack I might add, with only 69 mods in total, making it very easy for a lot of people to play. I know one big complaint a lot of people have about things like the AT launcher and the Feed the Beast launcher with bigger mod packs like FDB Infinity and stuff like that, is that the mod packs are really way too big for most people to run, especially as you get towards the late game, and especially if you want to run any kind of resource pack, because it just gets like far too much. The RAM requirements go through the roof, CPU just, the FPS just tanks. And so I do commend Technic for making a smaller mod pack, kind of limiting themselves to 69 mods. It makes it a really easy pack to run for most people, especially if you throw Optifine in there, which I'll put a link to down in the description. If you just drop that into the mods folder and tweak some of those settings, you can get hundreds of frames per second, depending on your PC, out of this mod pack very easily, which is pretty cool indeed. Now, a few kind of gripes on my part about this mod pack. First of all, it seems like ore doubling is like almost not a thing in this mod pack, which is kind of crazy. Like I said, there's no thermal expansion, there is no Industrial Craft 2, despite it being very Tekkit Classic-like. There is no Industrial Craft 2 within this. I think it'd be pretty cool if they could add in the IC2 Classic for 1.7.10, which is an Industrial Craft remake of the older version. That would be pretty cool and would like just complete the Tekkit Classic reborn kind of aspect of this mod pack. But there's no, like I said, no thermal expansion, no Industrial Craft, and the only way that I've been able to find of doubling ores is through Railcraft's Rock Crusher, which is very expensive to make. They have done a bit of recipe tweaking, they've thrown Mine Tweaker in here, and they've made ore doubling a very late game kind of thing. You can see here, the Rock Crusher is made using 4 pistons, 4 diamonds, and a block of steel, and you need a few of these. It's a multi-block 3x2x2 in order to start doubling ores, so it's very kind of late game stuff once you want to start doing that. The pack has a very big Buildcraft focus on it. You've got Buildcraft installed as like one of the biggest mods in there. We do have big reactors for kind of powering stuff like that, the quarry and whatnot. Logistics pipes, again, kind of links in. It's kind of the AE2 substitute, if I will. It kind of works similarly to AE2 without having all of the features. Some people aren't huge fans of logistics pipes. I kind of like it. I'm okay having it if applied logistics 2 is not installed. And again, it kind of links very nicely with Buildcraft and Forestry. Again, traditionally has been linked with Buildcraft, and that's all that kind of stuff's in there. So if you want to do your farming, you've got to go through the Forestry multi-blocks instead of using something that newer packs might have had, like Mine Factory Reloaded or something like that. I'm very happy they included Project E. Project E is a really cool mod that doesn't get included an awful lot in very many packs. I know a lot of people think of it as overpowered or just like cheaty to an extent. You're pretty much almost cheating with it, but they have included it. You can get the energy condenser. Still very expensive. The recipe is exactly the same as it was back in Tekkit Classic for Minecraft 1.2.5. And again, Railcraft is further down here. We've got a ton of Railcraft. Blue Power, which again was, I believe, in Tekkit Classic, so you can kind of get all of your buffers and kind of do a bit of a sorting system with Blue Power if you'd like, as well as all of the new tools and timers and all kinds of cool stuff, as well as a lot of bees and again the forestry kind of stuff towards the end. And then there's also Engineer's Toolbox, which is not a mod that I have played around with a whole ton myself. I've heard of it, and I'm going to assume that there might be an audibling system built within Engineer's Toolbox, which is really the only mod that wasn't in any of the older Tekkits that's in this version here. Most of the other stuff has been in older versions and is kind of just passed on through. So if you were looking for something drastically different to some of the older Tekkits for like 1.6.4, which did have applied energistics, by the way, but if you're looking for something drastically different to some of the older Tekkits, this isn't really it. This is kind of more of a move over to 1.7 whilst simultaneously somehow going back a bit, because it's got less of a Tekkit 1.6.4 feel and more of a Tekkit 1.2.5 feel. A very more down-to-earth Minecraft experience. Like I say, no audibling, no big stuff. It's kind of like vanilla Minecraft plus, almost. You know, you've got to do a lot of mining still. You can get the quarry, which speeds that up, and you can kind of start to do some more expansive things with forestry, like basic farming. And it feels like it would be a very good mod pack for somebody who's kind of getting into modern Minecraft for the first time. It's a very small Minecraft. It's a very small edition, almost, with only 69 mods. There's not a whole ton of new stuff in here. There's no like wacky ore generation or stuff like that. So you could go around and play this almost traditionally, and then kind of just help yourself along with the quarries, with the logistics pipes for storage, and with all that kind of stuff like that. But overall, for me personally, it's not really a pack that I'm going to spend a ton of time playing, because I've played with pretty much every mod within this pack already in some different form in one way or another, apart from maybe Project E, which I haven't really played with all that much. But for the most part, I've played with all of these mods in bigger packs that have come out over the last like year or two, especially as these mods are kind of like 3, 4, 5 years old at this point. Buildcraft and Railcraft are very, very old mods. But yeah, with that, I don't really have much more to say about this pack. I've rambled on for like 7 minutes now about this mod pack. Hopefully you found this somewhat enjoyable, informative. If you didn't know about Tekkit Legends, hopefully now you do. It's on the Technic launcher. I'll put a link to that down below. Some of you might not even know what the Technic launcher is. It's been so long since they made a mod pack. Most people just use the Feed the Beast launcher now, but it is still a thing. It does have a bunch of cool new mod packs on it, and they look like they're starting to pick up again. They released Blightfall a few weeks ago, which I don't believe was an original Technic mod pack. I believe somebody else made it and they put it on there, much like they did with TPPI, but they are putting more mod packs out. There is still a massive community of fan-made mod packs that are available on the Technic launcher as well, so I'll put a link down there if you would like to check that out, and I'll probably check out some more Technic mod packs in the future. But for now, guys, thanks for watching. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to hit that like button. Tell me down in the comment section, are you interested in a mod pack like this? Would you play it kind of just for the nostalgia kick? Would you like use this as a way to introduce a friend of yours maybe into modern Minecraft that hasn't really played it yet? It's a very simple mod pack, and one that you could kind of easily guide someone through, in my opinion. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.